Hello, friends. I'm meteorologist Zack Shields in the Fox 7 Weather Center. Thanks for joining us on the Fox 7 Austin YouTube channel. It's been a while since we've had a decent chance of rain in the forecast. It's been 2.5 weeks since we've had any measurable rain, but all the ingredients are coming together where we're going to slide into a rainy weather pattern. Remember where you put that umbrella? You're going to need it, possibly starting later on today. Now, the prime spot for rain and storms will be up here in North Texas. You see the shade of yellow around the Dallas-Fort Worth area? That's a level 2 severe weather risk. We call that a slight risk. This is where we have the highest chances of damaging winds and perhaps 1 to 2 inch diameter hail. And then closer to home, out in the hill country in the shade of green, that's just a level 1, a marginal risk. The chances are still low that we're going to see some storms. It's right around 20 to 30%. But if they do get going and they turn severe, the main concerns will be lightning and damaging winds and some brief rain. We have a very strong lid on the atmosphere, and you're wondering, okay, what in the world is that? It's a pocket of warm air aloft. You need warm air near the ground and cold air aloft if you're going to get the clouds to build up into thunderstorms. If you have that layer of warm air in the middle of the atmosphere, that kind of messes things up. So during the day, as it warms up, the air naturally rises, but then as it hits the lid, that's it. It doesn't rise anymore. Sometimes if you get enough daytime heating and you have enough upper level energy, it could surpass that lid, break it apart, and the clouds have a better chance of building up into rainmakers. And sometimes you have so much energy built up, if that lid explodes, you can get some stronger thunderstorms. So that's the big question mark today. Will the lid give in and allow some pop-up showers and storms to move on in? Here in Central Texas, at least, the chances are low. The chances are higher along this front because you have two different air masses coming together. When they collide, you get more lift in the atmosphere and you can get rid of that lid. Plus, there's an upper low heading for Oklahoma and Kansas. You see the shade of green. That's some very strong upper level winds and energy that will enhance the lift even more. We have plenty of fuel in place and moisture to see some rain. We're just waiting for that triggering mechanism. We got to get that front a little bit closer to us, and it will occur as we go into the weekend. We have enough energy built up, and that's what concerns me. If the lid gives in, some of these storms could turn severe in a hurry. Right now, we're thinking we'll have some passing light rain showers this afternoon, and then as those showers migrate to the north in a more favorable environment, this is when the thunderstorms could turn severe. And it's going to be a late day event and going into the evening hours. And some of those storms could clip our northern hill country counties like Lampasas, Burnett, and Williamson County. We'll zoom on in with our high-risk futurecast. For the rest of today, isolated showers, and then some of those could turn into some thunderstorms north of Austin, up here in Burnett and Lampasas counties, and then a pretty tranquil night. No storms to wake you up. But prepare yourself and allow some extra time for the morning commute on Thursday, where we could have on and off light rain for the first half of the day on Thursday, and then it dries out and we could see some sunshine Thursday afternoon. First 2 rounds of rain, just a preview of what's to come. And most of the malls, 3 out of the 4, show low rain totals for us under 1/10 of an inch. But if some of those storms get going across the northern hill country, yes, it could leave behind over 1/2 inch of rain. But the higher rain totals that could lead to some localized flooding will occur from North Texas going up into the Ozarks. As we transition into the weekend, all the pieces to the rain puzzle are coming together. We have enough fuel, that's the moisture. We'll have the triggering mechanism. We're expecting that front to sag farther southward and hang out nearby. And then we'll have plenty of instability because along that front, we'll have waves of lower pressure in the upper levels moving on in. I don't think we're going to have enough wind shear in place to promote a lot of severe weather or spin-ups like tornadoes. There's a spin in the atmosphere. This area of lower pressure in the mid to high levels of the atmosphere bypassing us to the north. It's this one that's going to be the game changer for the weekend. It looks like it's heading for Canada, right? Well, it's going to drop to the south and then stall out. And that's going to keep that tropical flow locked in. And embedded in that wind flow, you have these little mini lows coming across, providing that extra lift along that stalled front that's going to be closer to us. You add it all up, and the rain coverage will increase to scattered on Friday, more numerous on Saturday, and then on Sunday, hit and miss, mainly in the afternoon. We could have some heavier rains still early Sunday morning. If you have some outdoor activities planned this weekend, have Plan B ready to go. What do the rain chances look like? 30% today and tomorrow. Then we'll up it to 70% late Friday. 80% during the day on Saturday, 80% early on Sunday. So yes on the rain. Hopefully we don't get a lot of severe weather. The severe weather threat today stays in North Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas. Tomorrow it shifts more to the west from the Permian Basin all the way up into Kansas. That's where we could have some big time hailers. And then on Friday, that severe weather risk shifts more to the east. The yellow and orange, that's a level 2 and 3 severe weather risk. From Texas to the Midwest, we'll be right on the edge of it. We don't want the severe weather, but we need the rain desperately. It's just poor timing. It's going to happen over the weekend. But since last fall, with La Nina kicking in, the cooling of the eastern Pacific, the southern branch of jet stream that gives us the rain events during the fall and winter has been non-existent, allowing this flash drought to thrive from Texas to Florida. But this is a beautiful sight. Inches of rain over drought-stricken areas here in Texas. According to the National Weather Service, they've upped how much rain we could see here in the next week to 2 to 3 inches of rain. Most of that is going to fall this weekend. And even the long-range forecast models are showing 2 to 3 inches of rain. And this unsettled weather pattern could last until next week. Remember, the main low is hanging back. By next week, it's going to eject into Texas next Monday and Tuesday, and the lingering rain chances could last all the way through the middle of March. So welcome to the rainy and stormy season here in Central Texas. The weather's going to change in a hurry, so buckle up and get ready for the wild weather ride. It's a good time to download our free Fox 7 app to get the latest weather information anytime. If you have some severe weather, you get the weather alerts right on your smartphone, and check out the new tools on our interactive radar. Thanks for stopping by and watching us on YouTube.